Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's March 1st, beginning of a new month, and Thursday morning. Well, first of all, we've got USDA export sales out for last week, and corn, they were expecting 600 to 950, came in at 713,000 tons sold. Soybeans, the trade was expecting 900 to 1.3 million tons here after the big week last week. However, not so good. 476,000 tons is all the bean sales we had last week. And wheat, 509,000 tons was the actual. Trade was looking for somewhere between 650 and 950. So corn neutral, soybeans and wheat negative on the export sales front here this morning. Overnight, we had grain markets lower. Profit taking is the best description. We've seen corn markets and markets in general show a lot of strength yesterday into the close. However, after the close, the dollar continued to rally and close sharply higher with a big outside day up there. The euro dollar was down sharply. And a lot of the news that came out of Bernanke's testimony yesterday in front of Congress in that QE3 is not likely at this time, especially with high energy prices. And that's got the trade pretty nervous and started selling off the inflationary commodities such as silver and gold, and we've seen huge drops there yesterday, $100 an ounce in gold at one time. We also had comments out of the European Central Bank that even though they dumped 530 billion euros into the system for cheap loans, that is likely to be the last, and that had compounded this attitude that the banking systems dumping cash into the system has slowed down, and that has overnight came into the commodity markets where we've seen some selling pressure there: corn, soybeans, wheat. And also, this is would be the seventh day higher if we close higher here today, but we've already closed 6 days higher in the corn. So a retracement, some type of a setback, is certainly not out of the question. Other news, weather in South America, pretty much a moot point at this point in time because of the crops, and they're getting plenty of rain. From what we understand, there's systems moving through just in the last few days that have got basically universal coverage in in Argentina. Brazil and southern Brazil is getting rain here as we speak. So plenty of rain for the moment. The big question out of South America that's going to continue to haunt us for a time period here until they get harvest done is what type of yield and what kind of real production do they have down in that area. The numbers on a weekly basis continue to drop from analysts in South America. So those are the big question mark. The USDA's got 72 million acres or 72 million metric tons in Brazil. Some of the latest estimates are all the way down to 68 million metric ton production. So that's the big question. We're going to know that as harvest continues. U.S. weather, Midwest is, and the northern plains, extremely dry. Well, the system that has moved across was dumped anywhere from 10 to up to 20 inches of snow across the northern Midwest and northern plains. Will relieve some of those dry situations, but still moisture needed in many areas as we go into planting season, and we'll hear that and hear a lot of talk about that, which certainly will be supportive. The other supportive factor is that the producers will more than likely not sell grain on weakness, at least in the old crop, because of the tight supplies, and actually the cash flows that they have right now don't require them to dump this grain at lower prices. They're going to hold out for firmer levels, and as long as they do that, we should see well supported futures prices here on setbacks in both the soybeans and in the corn. In the livestock trade, we had cash cattle trade early this week, a few pens of cattle anyway at 128 in the south. That would be steady to $1 lower than last week. And expect that it'll probably take till later in the week to move a lot more cattle. But cutout values, choice beef was up 15 yesterday, select up 47. We need to continue to show more strength there, and with the stronger dollar, it's certainly becoming a concern that will and can we continue exports of beef and pork at the levels that we have been seeing because of the stronger dollar. Pork cutout values were lower yesterday, down 75 cents. Futures closed very strong yesterday. We had a little setback here overnight. We need a stronger close in cattle above the 130 area in the April contract to give us the momentum here to take out contract highs. So we'll be watching that closely, but expect the livestock markets to be supportive of any kind of setbacks as well. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Allendale, 800-262-7538, or contact one of our branch offices if you're in the area where they are located. You can find that on our website. We'd be happy to, and they would be happy to answer any questions that you have. We wish you a very successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.